What's up guys, my name is Devin and welcome back to another episode of Footballrs. In today's video, we're going to be talking about spring ball. At this point, spring ball is right around the corner. I know a lot of you guys out there are starting for the first time. In this video, we're going to be talking about the 5 essentials you guys need to have for spring football. Let's do it. The first thing that you need is cleats. Now, cleats are an absolute must-have for football. They're super important because they provide traction on the field so you aren't sliding all over the place, and they allow you to run drills and run plays effectively and to the best of your ability. When it comes to cleats, there are 3 different kinds you can kind of choose from: skill cleats, big skill cleats, and lineman cleats. Skill cleats are going to be lightweight, low-cut cleats built for straight line speed. Big skill cleats are going to be a mid-top cleat with a wide base for agility and strength. And then lineman cleats are going to be those big, bulky cleats with tons of padding, support, and a super wide base. Now, anybody that's starting football for the first time, you might not know exactly what cleat to get, but it's pretty easy to figure out. If you're a smaller guy, get a lightweight cleat, and if you're a bigger guy, get a big cleat. Get a cleat that kind of fits you in what position you think you'll play, and then go from there. There's also plenty of kind of multi-purpose options until you figure out exactly what type of cleat you need. You can grab one of those. And if you have any questions about specific football cleats, last year we reviewed pretty much all the cleats, and then this year during the summer, we're going to review all the new ones that just came out. But definitely make sure you grab a pair of cleats for spring ball. The next spring ball essential is going to be gloves. Now, yes, gloves technically aren't mandatory, but at this point, I feel like every single position wears them, and they certainly enhance your play. Not only do they help you catch and hold on to the football if you're a skill guy, there's also some padded options, so if you guys need some added hand protection, that's another great reason to have gloves as well. Just like cleats, there's going to be 3 different types of gloves: skill gloves, big skill gloves, and lineman gloves. Skill gloves are lightweight, breathable, with sticky palms to help you catch the ball. Big skill gloves often have a padded back of hand and a sticky palm, so you kind of get the best of both worlds with those. And then lineman gloves are bulky with plenty of padding on the back of hand and even some on the palm a lot of the time. Similar to the cleats, if you guys don't know exactly what position you're going to be, I'd say grab a big steel glove because it kind of does a little bit of both, and I think that's going to be a perfect middle option for you. And then same deal as with the cleats. If you guys have any questions about any gloves, we reviewed a whole bunch last year, and we're going to do a whole bunch more this summer, so stay tuned or check out some of our past videos for glove reviews. If you're serious about playing spring ball to the best of your ability, I strongly recommend a good pair of football gloves. The next spring ball essential is going to be proper clothing. Now, whenever you're doing anything athletic, it's really helpful to have the proper clothing that's going to keep you most comfortable and allow you to perform your best. I'd recommend you guys go out and get a couple breathable shirts, a couple breathable shorts. It's just going to help you perform your best and stay dry during the hot weather. I don't know where you guys are at, but I know down south it's pretty hot this time of year. Even up here in New England, temperatures are starting to go up. So everyone's sweating. It's good to have some good clothes that are going to keep you dry and comfy. There are going to be some no padding practices, so you guys want to make sure you have a good pair of shorts and a good shirt, and you're not out there in a thick cotton t-shirt and a pair of pants. Also, don't forget about good socks. Spring ball can be pretty hard on your feet, so I'd highly recommend getting some thick performance socks to help prevent some of those blisters and aches and pains in your feet. Overall, comfortable clothing can really improve your experience overall and your performance, and you're just going to feel more comfortable overall. So do yourself a favor and get yourself the right clothing. The next spring ball essential is going to be hydration / a water bottle. Hydration is one of the main keys to success when talking about spring ball or just any sport in general. I'd highly recommend you guys get yourself a big water bottle to drink water from throughout the day, because it's very important to hydrate throughout the day so that when you get to practice, you're not just dumping a bunch of water in you trying to hydrate. You got to drink water throughout the day and then throughout practice as well to stay properly hydrated. You don't want to be the guy that didn't drink enough water throughout the day, passes out on the field, and then kind of slows down the overall flow of things. Don't be that guy. Get yourself a big water bottle and stay hydrated. The final essential to spring ball is going to be padding and protective equipment. During spring ball, there is going to be padded practices, so you want to make sure you have the proper gear to protect yourself. You're going to need a helmet, a mouth guard, shoulder pads, and leg pads. Many schools out there are going to provide you with this gear to borrow during spring ball, but it's fine to invest in your own stuff if you want. If you know you're going to be playing football for a while and you can afford it, you might as well get your own stuff. But at the very least, I do recommend at least getting your own mouth guard and your leg pads. But borrowing a helmet and shoulder pads is totally fine. It's definitely a good idea to get your own mouth guard though, because the ones they usually give out aren't that good, and mouth guards are honestly cheap. You might as well go to Dick's Sporting Goods, spend 20 bucks, get yourself a cool mouth guard. And then similar deal with leg padding. Leg padding is just kind of gross. I feel like most schools kind of have outdated stuff, and you want to get something slimmer, more low profile that hasn't been sweated by 20 guys before you. So I'd also recommend getting yourself a girdle. Regardless if you buy your gear or borrow it from the school, make sure it all fits you properly, because that is most important when we're talking about protection. You got to make sure the stuff fits you, or else you won't be fully protected. There you guys have it. There are my 5 essentials that you guys need for spring ball. Feel free to drop any recommendations in the comments down below. Help out new guys that are getting into football right now. Let them know what they might need for spring ball and what they can expect. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to like the video, comment what you guys want to see us do next, and make sure you guys subscribe for more videos just like this one. My name is Devin, and thank you guys so much for tuning into another episode of Footballrs.